Hello, we are back for more Shakesyear today. We're still in As You Like It. Today we are in Act 4, Scene 3. If you remember yesterday, we were in Act 4, Scene 1, where there was some lovely flirting going on between Rosalind and Orlando. And a little bit later in that scene, Rosalind and Orlando kind of staged their own wedding-ish, with Celia as the officiant, so I don't know how official it actually is, but he says that he would love her and marry her for a day, or forever and a day, and she's like, say forever without the day, and she gets really picky and whatever, and then he has to leave, and she's like, you can't leave me for long, and he's like, I'll be back, and she's like, you better be back when you said you're back this time, because we can't have you being late like you were before, like, you have to keep your word. And he's like, I promise I will, I'll be back. And then Celia comes in and she's like, you have totally misused our sex and misrepresented our gender, which is kind of a lovely thing for Celia to say, her being the grounded friend that she is. And then we need a little smidge of a scene to fill things in until Orlando is supposed to be back. So they have a little smidge of a scene where Jaques and some of the Lords of Arden mourn the deer that got killed in like Act 2, Scene 1, or right before Act 2, Scene 1. And then we come back to Act 4, Scene 3, where Rosalind is like, come on, why isn't he here yet? Why isn't he here yet? And Celia's like, just slow your roll a little bit. And then Silvius comes in with this letter that Phoebe has written to Ganymede, who is Rosalind in drag, and Rosalind reads it and decides that she has to share it with everybody because it's so terrible. And the letter, this is the letter. Rosalind starts out, she Phoebes me. Mark how the tyrant writes, art thou God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned? Can woman rail thus? And Sylvia says, call you this railing? And she says, why, reading again, why, thy Godhead laid apart, warst thou with a woman's heart? Did you ever hear such railing? Whilst the eye of man did woo me, that could do no vengeance to me, meaning me, a beast. If the scorn of your bright eyne have power to raise such love in mine, alack in me, what strange effect would they work in mild aspect? Whiles you chid me, I did love. How then might your prayers move? He that brings this love to thee little knows this love in me, and by him seal up thy mind, whether that thy youth and kind will the faithful offer take of me, and all that I can make, or else by him my love deny, and then I'll study how to die. So yeah, this lovely letter that Phoebe writes is like, come on, like, why, you were mean to me, but I love you anyway, so send me back your response by Silvius, and if you don't tell Silvius that you love me, then I'm gonna kill myself. And thus, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend was born. It was Phoebe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.